Welcome to the first part of this course. So before we can actually dive into privilege escalation, we need to actually have something to escalate privileges against. Now, I weighed the decision pretty heavily on how I wanted to approach this. The most economical way was to actually use a service similar to Hack the Box or Try Hack Me or one of those other services that are out there that have labs. This is because Windows requires you to have a license. You see a lot of Linux boxes out there for free. Well, Windows requires a license, and licensing can be expensive. So instead of requiring licensing, the cheaper alternative was to use a vulnerable site like Hack the Box and give instruction via this. So what we're going to do is we're going to utilize Hack the Box. Now, for the first portion of this course, you can actually run this on any Windows machine. We're just doing basic enumeration. But what we're going to be doing here is we're going to simulate an attack. We're going to get lower level privileges on a machine, and then we're going to do enumeration on that machine. Now, you can forgo all of this and just do this from your command line on your own Windows machine. Nothing malicious is going to be done during the enumeration process. However, if you want to follow along step by step, you will need a Hack the Box subscription. So that will run $10 to $13 approximately. And if you've never used Hack the Box before, that's okay. It does require you to quote unquote hack your way in. However, that is very easily Googleable. If you want to do some research and look on how to get a subscription, it's very, very straightforward. So we're going to be utilizing this for the enumeration portion. And then as we start to tackle machines and one-off type vulnerabilities, I'm going to be using different machines here to show you how that works. Now, throughout the course, my challenge to you is going to be to attempt the machine that I show you before actually watching the next video. So what we're going to be doing for this, for example, is we're going to be spinning up this devil machine, DEVEL, and it lives at 10.10.10.5. So all you have to do is press the start button machine, which I've already done. You could just press the start button next to it, get it spun up, and then what you're going to do is go ahead and try to scan it. Use Nmap, try to attack it, see what happens. What I want you to do is try to get to the low-level user and then meet me in the next video. We're going to go through a walkthrough. After that, we'll start the enumeration. So if you have any questions, you want to see my methodology, I'm going to cover that in the next video, but I'm going to kind of do it kind of quickly. Again, this is kind of more of a non-beginner course. We're kind of moving into the intermediate style level. So I almost expect you to be able to solve this first half and then meet me kind of in the middle where I teach you how to escalate the privileges, if that makes sense. So every box that we do in this course, I'm going to challenge you to go ahead and try to get to that low-level user, and then we'll work on escalating, but every box will have a walkthrough in case you do get stuck. So what I'm going to do now is ask you to go ahead and try, give it a go, and in the next video, I'm going to show you how to get a low-level user on this box, and then we'll start working on enumeration and moving forward with our escalation tactics.